Yes, Mr. Jihad, please just mute YouTube.
Hello.
Yes, I hear you.
Hello?
I hear you. Go ahead. I hear you. Go
Hello?
ahead. I hear you.
Okay, so I have the... So first of all, did you powder your bottom today? Because you're going to have a pretty bad spanking once I get done
Well,
with
if you want to speak bad, my friend, I'm going to use a bad language with you. So you ask what you get. No problem. Go ahead.
Well, Tafsir Ibn Kathir, if you go down to the parentheses...
Okay, hold on. Why you are using Tafsir Ibn Kathir, not the Tafsir I used? You said that I have it in my book, correct?
Listen to me. It says, وَمِن شَرِّ غَاسِكْ إِذَا وَقَى.
You don't even know
قال مجاهد.
You do not even know how to read Arabic. Let me teach you how to read the Quran.
غَاسِقُ اللَّيْلِ.
غَاسِقٍ إِذَا وَقَب. Say it correctly. غَاسِقٍ إِذَا وَقَب. Now, you said Ibn Kathir. Why you don't read the tafsir I gave?
Which tafsir did you give? Because I'm not going to trust you.
Okay, hold on. Aren't you the one who said that you saw this from the book, from the video of Fifi?
Who did you give? Ibn Abbas?
No, I'm asking you. Aren't you the one who said that this was an answer from Fifi? Well, Fifi was answering my book, and my book have reference.
You went to Ibn Abbas in Al-Naqash.
Okay, what's wrong with Ibn Abbas? Let us say, Ibn Abbas, is he a Muslim or he is a Christian?
I have Ibn Kathir, and Ibn Kathir
I'm asking
is not...
you just mentioned Ibn Abbas, which is the cousin of Muhammad, so you agree that Ibn Abbas says that this is about the one the penis stand.
We can check both sources. I'm just telling you
No
what
problem,
Ibn Kathir
but
said.
did I lie or Ibn Abbas he said that?
I did not see anything, so I cannot say anything.
How you say it's okay? How you say it's Ibn Abbas if you say nothing? Didn't you see the video of Fifi?
What I saw with Fifi is that look, the word al-ghasik. What does it mean? It means nighttime, and if you can see this, it says غاسق الليل إذا وقب.
All right, my friend.
غرب الشمس.
Okay, now
حكى البخاري عنها.
In front of everybody, if I show you what it says,
just put the highlight on the.
And this is Islamic website. Remember, so if I show you what it says, and this is all from Islamic website, what you will do in front of everybody.
But what website is it? I need to know if it's a pure website, if it's authentic website.
Very Islamic.
It's hard to trust you after what you.
I'm not asking you to trust me. I don't need Muslim to trust me. Who care? Who care if you trust me or not, my friend? I'm asking you. If I show you the reference right now, do you promise me to...
Well, how do I know you're not copy-pasting and making websites?
How I'm going to make a website which is very well known to be... And who care about the website? What about you read?
So are you going to admit that Ibn Kathir is not saying that al-ghasik means a male...
So is Ibn Kathir...
A male organ.
Is Ibn Kathir... let me ask you, is Ibn Kathir more important than Ibn Abbas for you?
Ibn Kathir is one of the most trusted scholars of tafsir.
Well, okay, I will put you into that later, because later people will see that you are going to say Ibn Kathir is a liar. So do you promise me you accept whatever Ibn Kathir he said?
Ibn Kathir, go to the tafsir.
This is not the question. This is not the question. I'm asking you. Do you accept?
Okay, don't jump, my friend. Don't jump. You said you have something.
It is you who said Ibn Kathir, not me. So I'm asking you, my friend. I'm asking.
Yeah,
you.
Of course I accept Ibn Kathir.
Okay,
what Muslim is not going to accept Ibn Kathir?
Later we will see that you don't accept. Now I want you to read for me in the screen.
Who?
This is the book of Ihya'u Ulum ad-Din. Read with me carefully. كتاب تخريج أحاديث إحياء علوم الدين. Hadith
I don't
number.
see anything.
It's in the screen. Hadith number.
I don't see it.
Well, I don't know why you don't see it. I will give it to you in Skype. No problem. Here we go. Let me send it to you in the chat. Click at the link in your Skype. And as you see, this is very Islamic book, Islamic website. It's called
Okay, wait a minute. I see.
Okay.
I think it's coming slow. Okay. Yes, maybe I need to refresh the page. Okay, it says 25:17, isn't it?
Yes. Does it say there?
Okay, highlight what you want.
كأنه تفسير للوقوب والغاسق هو الذكر. Read it. Does it say that, or I'm making things up?
Highlight it.
I did highlight it already. Does it say that, or I'm making things up?
Okay. Put the okay. إذا وقب. Which one you're talking about, my friend? Is it the green one?
How come now it's became which one? It is 2517. You said highlight it. I did. Does it say that al-waqab al-ghasiq huwa al-dhakar? Does it say that, which means the penis? Does it say that, or I'm making things up?
Al-dhakar means male, my friend. It means male.
Al-dhakar is the penis. Stop lying.
Al-umf is a female. Al-dhakar means male.
Okay, you know what? Let us get you busted more. Here we go. This is
But you know that.
Okay, hold on.
الذكر والأنثى, you know, the male and female.
الذكر is not ذكر, you idiot. ذكر is different. الذكر. This is the penis.
CP, you need to speak in good ways.
Abdul, this is how it is. It's not up to you. It's not up to you. You kept running away. Okay, here we go.
I'm telling you, this word does not mean penis.
Okay, guys, it does not mean penis. Here we go.
Penis. It doesn't.
I get the original book.
It means trouble.
Okay, you are in trouble now. Let's see. This is the original book.
Shar. What does shar mean?
Hold on. Shar mean penis too. Later I will show you.
No, it doesn't.
Shar mean penis too. Later I will show you. Hold on.
It means trouble.
The book of إحياء علوم الدين الغزالي, Imam al-Ghazali. الكتاب إحياء علوم الدين. المؤلف, the author, Muhammad, the son of Muhammad al-Ghazali, Abu Hamid. And very number 4. Now let us read together and everybody laugh at you. You lie, you say the word dhakar mean male does not mean a penis, correct?
It means male.
Okay, I want you to read this then. And now everybody will laugh at you and we will, we will thank you for
please just highlight
okay, here we go. عن تفسير ابن عباس رضي الله عنهما من شر غاسق إذا وقب قال قيام الذكر وهي بلية غالبة إذا حاجت لا يقاومها عقل ولا دين. Do you see it? So why you lie? You say to us this is not about the penis standing up, this is about a human being.
قيام الذكر.
Yes, read it. إذا حاجت.
يعني it's قيام الذكر, يعني it's when the man wakes up in the morning. He needs to seek refuge.
But it says
he needs to seek refuge from Allah. Go to one.
Hold on, guys. This is
I
the
seek
secret
refuge.
Hold on.
And by night.
Okay, I want you to swear by Allah that this is what it meant.
I don't swear by Allah.
You are a liar.
Silly thing.
So you know that you are a liar. Swear by Allah and by the Quran that this is
what it's meant. I never swear. I don't. It's haram to swear by Allah.
No, it's not haram. It's not haram. Stop lying.
Haram.
Okay, swear by Allah.
I cannot speak on matters which.
What do you mean? Are you sure that this is what it's meant, or you are lying? Because there it says إذا حاجت لا يقاومها عقل ولا دين هذه بلية غالبة إذا حاجت. Do you see the word it says إذا حاجت؟
قيام الذكر.
Okay, قيام الذكر.
وهذا قيام, يعني قيام could be to wake up.
Where are you from?
يعني
Listen, let's say إذا حاجت. What حاجت mean?
So when the man wakes up in the morning, he needs to seek refuge by
Allah. It says إذا حاجت.
Which one is that?
It's in front of you. It says حاجت. What حاجت mean?
وحاجت.
Yeah, what حاجت mean? Translate in English so everybody will laugh. Translate.
إذا حاجت.
لا يقاومها عقل ولا دين.
Let me see. I'm gonna check the dictionary.
Ah, you want to take this? Suddenly you are an Arab no more.
Just hold on, my friend. Hold on a minute. Hajat. It means need. Oh, no.
Hajat mean need?
I do not know what it means.
We became horny. We became extreme horny. So, وقب قال قيام الذكر وهذه هي غالبة إذا هاجت. Let me get you more busted. Let me get you more busted. You know you are officially became a joke for everybody. Read carefully. Here it says ذلك لهيجان الشهوة. Do you see the word shahwa?
So how come you don't want to accept Ibn Kathir, what he's saying?
I don't care. You see, you Muslims are a bunch of hypocrites. So now you are saying to me that Ibn Abbas, the cousin of Muhammad, which your prophet, he says, I pray to Allah to explain the Quran, is not equal to Ibn Kathir. Did your prophet, he prayed to Allah to make Ibn Abbas the Hibrul Ummah, which means the guidance of Islam, or no?
Ibn Kathir, no.
No, not Ibn Kathir, Ibn Abbas. Ibn Abbas. Did your prophet, he pray to Allah to make Ibn Abbas the guidance of the Quran?
He's the prophet's cousin.
Exactly. Did Muhammad pray to Allah to make Ibn Abbas the one who can explain the Quran, to be the ink of the religion? Yes or no? Okay, so he did. So if you are saying Ibn Abbas, he got it wrong, that means the prayer of your prophet did not work and Allah did not make Ibn Abbas.
But we have to investigate what does the word hajat mean.
Hold on. Hajat means,
I see it means agitated.
Hayajanu shahwa. Stop playing a fool. You know what does that mean? We can use even Google translation. People will laugh at you. So your lost.
That's what it says. I use Google. It's saying agitated.
When your lost go crazy and you became so horny, and that's what happened. Qiyamu dhakar. So you and people of your likeness, you go in denial when you see the truth.
Look. There's no certainty for what you are saying.
No, there is certainty. There is certainty. It says lihayajani shahwa. What shahwa mean? What shahwa mean?
Shahwa?
Yeah, what shahwa mean?
I don't know.
You don't know what shahwa mean. Lost. You're lost. Lost after sex.
Let me see go to the word. Let me see it. Put the mouse in the word. Shahwa.
Shahwa, here we go. Lihayajani shahwa. Do you see it?
Put the mouse on it.
I put the mouse in it. It's already highlighted.
Well, I see Qiyam is highlighted.
Okay, let me zoom in for you. Here we go. Now you have no excuse.
Okay, I see it. Wallahi, I see it. Okay. Let me look it up on Google Translator. Because I speak Ammiya Arabic the best, you know?
Yeah, okay. True story.
Sure. Lost.
Lost. So it's about lost. It's about penis. It's about sex. So why you were lying?
Listen, CP.
Listen, Abdul. Why you are lying?
You need to talk to a sheikh.
Why you were lying? Now I need to talk to a sheikh. So Fifi is not a sheikh, and you are not a sheikh, and all of you are shaking now. So you lie saying I am lying, but the fact I am showing you the reference.
But this is not what Ibn Kathir is saying.
Who cares about Ibn Kathir? Did I say Ibn Kathir in my book? No. I showed you what Ibn Abbas. Ibn Abbas is way more higher than all the other. Ibn Abbas first is a companion. Second, he is the cousin of Muhammad.
Is this authentic?
Number three, number three, Ibn Abbas is the only one Muhammad, he prayed to Allah to make him able to explain the Quran. So when you say to me, Ibn Kathir, he say, against what Ibn Abbas he said. Ibn Kathir obviously is hiding the rest. Ask yourself why Ibn Kathir he did not. Who came first, Ibn Abbas or Ibn Kathir? Ibn Kathir is a YouTuber. He's a guy, he came 800 years after Islam. He's trying to defend Islam. Ibn Abbas is not. Ibn Abbas is a person saying what the Quran is saying as it is. So
is this authentic?
You tell me, is it or not? Let us go now to a different book. What about Taj al-Arus? Taj al-Arus.
Okay. Waliya Din, Waliya Din.
Don't tell me this. Here we go. Guys, don't you have your religion, I have mine. Suddenly, so I did not lie, and you and Fifi did lie. Confirm that. Secondly, this is the book of Taj al-Arus, Az-Zubaydi, variant number 2, page number 474. It says that when the penis stand. Do you see it?
I still am on al-Shahwa.
Yeah, you're stuck
listen,
there.
I want to tell you something about
Don't tell me something. Don't tell me something. Now listen. So we proved this one to be true. Now you said to me you agree with Tafsir Ibn Kathir, correct? Did you say?
I agree with it.
Okay, guys. So he agree with Tafsir Ibn Kathir.
I agree with it.
Okay, so be my witness. All of you. He cannot say later, I don't accept Ibn Kathir. So let us go to Ibn Kathir. In Ibn Kathir, we will find the following. And now you will say, oh, Ibn Kathir is a stupid, he's crazy, and I don't accept what he is saying. People will see that in a second. Just wait. Here we go. So we will go now. In the speed of light, you will regret, and you will say, I don't accept Ibn Kathir no more. And this will prove your hypocrisy if you do so. So I advise you not to do that.
But you prepare yourself. You play the games. You are ready for this.
Thank you for saying I'm prepared myself. I spend my life studying, my friend. I'm not a liar like you. So now, this is Ibn Kathir. And as you said, I'm prepared. Islam is not prepared. You have 1,400 years, 1,400 years. You're not prepared? So all this time you were speaking lies to people. Now I show you what is in your books. You go crazy. So read with me. This is Ibn Kathir explaining how your God created the baby. And you are the one who said to me, there's miracle in the Quran. Last time you called me, you remember?
The Quran is the Quran itself was the miracle.
Okay,
of Prophet
let us read the miracle of the Quran. Here you go. This is Ibn Kathir explaining to you. It says, proceeding from between the backbone and the ribs, according to your prophet and according to your Ibn Kathir saying, meaning the backbone of the man and the ribs of the women, which referring to her chest. So according to your religion,
but where is the testicles? It's
no
testicles.
Backbone. Your prophet claimed that the backbone is where sperm coming from, and women they have a sperm coming from their ribs. Do you accept that?
Between.
Yes, between the backbone of the man.
That's where the pubic bone is located.
Read with me. It says
between the backbone.
The backbone, no, from the backbone and from the man backbone and from the ribs of the women. Do you accept that?
I accept it because that's referring to the region of where the male member is.
The male member exists in the ribs of the women?
No. Listen to me.
I'm listening.
I'm telling you, the private area is between the backbones and the rib. But why do you want to come here right now?
You are the one who mentioned to me you want Ibn Kathir, and you said to me last time you have a Quran miracle, and now we showed you about the penis, so we prove it. It's true. Ibn Abbas he said that, and we showed you many books.
My friend,
so now, why
do you believe Isa is coming back?
Don't change the topic. Don't change the topic. What kind of God? He said women have a sperm, and there is sperm coming from the ribs. Don't change topic.
Not everything in the Quran is clear to us, CP.
So
not everything in the Quran is going to be clear to us.
Guys, not everything
That's why
in the Quran,
we're waiting
not
for
everything
Isa
in the Quran.
and Mahdi.
Hold on. Not everything in the Quran is clear, but you said Ibn Kathir, he make it clear for you. So now I chose Ibn Kathir for you. It was your choice. So Ibn Kathir, he make it clear. Thank you very much. And he said that the sperm of the man come from the backbone, and the women have a sperm coming from the ribs.
We are waiting for the day of judgment when things are going to be made clear.
Don't change topic. You are running away. Is it true that the Quran says women have a sperm coming from their ribs?
Meaning the backbone or the loins of the man and the ribs of the woman. What is proceeding from the ribs of the woman?
Sexual fluid.
Meaning the backbone.
Sexual
So
fluid. It's a sexual
does it
fluid.
say that specifically?
Yes, it says that. Here we go, read with me. Meaning a sexual fluid that come out breast forth from the man and the woman.
Meaning the backbone or loins of the man and the ribs of the woman.
This is the one it says loin between the two brackets. This is additional. This is not in the Mikathir. This is why it is not in the color. Do you see it? This is the one who making the website. He added there. So the backbone of the man and the ribs of the women. What come from there? Come sexual fluid. Is that true?
I didn't see the word sexual fluid.
Here we go. It says here in front of you. I will show it to you. No problem. Don't cry.
Meaning the sexual fluid that comes out bursting forth from the man and the woman. Thus the child is produced from both of them by the permission of Allah. Allah says, meaning the backbone. So this needs a further interpretation, because
guys, even this one needs further interpretation, but this is Ibn Kathir and he stopped. That means there's no further.
But where is the private parts located?
And according to Muhammad, the woman vagina is in her, she have testicles in her ribs. Read it.
My friend, you are not understanding.
I understand. It says sexual fluids.
You have a bias against
Hold on. You remember what you said? You remember what you said when you called me? You said, did you better your bum? Look what happened to you. You said you were going to spank me, right? You will leave your fingerprint. Look at your bum now. So look what happened. Meaning the sexual fluid that comes out bursting forth. So the orgasm of the man and the orgasm of the woman come from two places. The man orgasm comes from the backbone, which is stupid, and the woman orgasm coming from her breast. How you say such a thing? Go ahead.
Breast?
Yes, it says breast. The chest. It says chest location. Actually, the location of the necklace. At-tara'ib in Arabic, in the language, mean the location specifically of the necklace. Yes, at-tara'ib. Here we go. It says referring to her chest. Read it carefully. This is your Ibn Kathir, not me.
Thus the child is produced from both of them. By the...
So according to your prophet, women, she have sexual fluid come from the ribs, and that fluid is yellow and fine in texture.
Ribs?
Yes.
It says rib.
What's wrong with you? We did read the word rib 20 times already.
My friend, between. It says between.
The backbone of the man and the ribs of the women. The between is between two creatures. One is a male and one is a female. Read it. This is Ibn Kathir. Don't you like Ibn Kathir? It's your favorite boyfriend. Read it. The backbone of the man and the ribs of the women. It is which means the fluid is yellow and fine in texture. This for the women, and the child will not be born without except both of them. Do you see it?
Do you have it in Arabic?
Yeah, suddenly he won't speak English. Yeah, I have it in Arabic. Who cares? You want it in Arabic now? You don't know Arabic. A second ago you said to me you speak the Arabic, the street Arabic, and you do not know the classic, and now suddenly you want it in Arabic.
I am an Arab.
You are not. How come you're an Arab? You do not know how to read Arabic?
Because I'm born in the West.
Oh, you are born in the West. Oh, okay. So now if I show it in Arabic, you are going to read it?
Okay, CP, the problem is
that you change your skin so fast like a snake. When you want, you are an Arab. When you want, you do not know Arabic. When you want, you have to go to Google to see translation. When you want, you know the translation. When you want Ibn Kathir. When you don't want Ibn Kathir, you don't want Ibn Kathir. So now Ibn Kathir is what you asked for. We gave you Ibn Kathir. Now Ibn Kathir is a cuckoo.
Because we have to be certain that what they're describing here...
Okay, is Ibn Kathir lying or saying the truth?
But how do you know that they are not referring to the sexual organs?
No, it says because it says sexual fluid, and he is quoting your prophet. So stop playing games. It says sexual fluid.
Describing
is the sexual organ a fluid, my friend? Meaning the sexual fluid. It's gusting forth. All right, that's why it says فَلْيَنْظُرُ الْإِنسَانُ مِمَّا خُلِقَ. خُلِقَ مِنْ مَاءٍ دَافِقٍ. It says ma mean water. Yeah, so you cannot say this is about a private part. Ma mean water. So he's created from bursting forth water. And now what is that bursting forth water? It's coming from between as-sulbi wa at-tara'ib, coming from between the backbone of the man and the ribs of the women. What kind of God he says such a stupid thing?
But this is just how the tafsir is saying.
So now we do not want Ibn Kathir. You remember what I said to you? I said to you, I will show you what Ibn Kathir, he will say, do you accept it? You said yes. Now you are saying, oh, this is what the tafsir says. The tafsir obviously is stupid. We don't accept Ibn Kathir. So now we dump Ibn Kathir in the garbage.
CP.
So what tafsir you want me to show you? Ibn Kathir is not good, guys. Give me one.
As I told you, there are
no, don't go. You see, you said you asked me when you called me, did you better your bum? I'm going to spank you. This is what you said to me. It sounds like a gay language, but no problem. I'm going not to spank you because I want to keep my hand clean. But you are spanking yourself. Now, what interpretation you like if you don't like Ibn Kathir? Ibn Kathir got you busted. If you want, I can show you any interpretation of your choice.
Do you have another topic?
Now we switch to our topic. Okay, we will switch to our topic. Here we go. You tell me. You see that the topic is the logic of Islam. Zakir Naik trying to prove to us Islam is from God. Can you prove that for us? Go ahead.
Well, you were saying that Allah is not one.
Okay, so Allah is one?
قل هو الله أحد.
Okay.
الله الصمد.
All right. Allahu Ahad doesn't mean he's one. Allahu Ahad. قل هو الله أحد. Ahad in Arabic is أحد الطلاب, one of many. But let me show you something. Before you call, we were talking about Allah saying he is the best of the creators. If there's only a one Allah or many Allah.
So in this context, you know how the Queen of England, she says we are not amused. It's like a royal we. It doesn't mean we in the sense of we're more than one. Allah is one. But because he's the most high, the most worthy to be worshipped, he refers himself in this way.
Okay, thank you. So you are saying to us that Allah, he feel like he is not well respected if he is only one. So he like to change his
see, this is the language of CP.
Here we
this
go.
Is the language of...
This is what you said to me. You said to me the Queen of England, she say we because she is majestic. Okay, Allah is one. So he is using the language which is to be fit more with him. He is we. He don't like to be I. So it is for Allah more respected if he is many. If he is one, it's not good. It's for Allah he choose we. This is very silly answer. Secondly, the Queen of England, when she say we, because she speak in her name as a queen and the name of the authority of the noble men who made her a queen. She is not a queen by herself. She been given a trust by the noble who gave the trust to Allah to make him a king. That is stupid explanation. Number 3, in chapter 23, verse number 14, before you call and you were listening, it says, Allah is the best of the creators. So blessed be Allah, the best of the creators. Who is talking? Who's talking here?
The Quran is Allah is talking.
Okay, so Allah, he say he is going to bless Allah.
This is how Allah talks about himself.
I understand. Okay, Allah, he talk crazy, amazing. So Allah, he say, bless Allah. So now Allah will receive a blessing from Allah. Who is the one saying? Who is the one saying so? Blessed Allah, blessed be Allah.
He's speaking, CP. He's speaking to the people.
Okay.
To worship Allah.
No problem, but he said, blessed be Allah, blessed be Allah, blessed be Allah. Who is the one who is blessing Allah?
Allah.
So Allah bless Allah. And what happened after that? He go to
Allah
heaven?
ala kulli shay'in qadir.
Oh, so Allah is capable of everything, including blessing himself. Okay, let's continue. The best of the creators. How many creators in Islam you have?
One.
So why he is saying is the best of the... Okay, so why he is the best of the creators then?
He's the only creator, but he's the best of the creators between... because people on the earth, like the people of Ad, they try to make heaven on earth.
So
but nobody can create what Allah creates.
Exactly, nobody can do.
So you have the people of
Fir'aun. Hold on. So are you saying that your God Allah agree that there's other creators beside him?
Other people who attempt So what did Pharaoh do?
Okay, hold on.
What did
They
Ad
attempt,
do?
are they creators or not? This is the question. I can attempt right
They
now.
are not, but this is to
Okay.
remind the people
No,
that
no, no,
Allah
no. You cannot remind me.
alone,
No, you
Jalla
see,
Jalaluhu,
this is a
is
false.
the
This
one
is
and
a
only.
false. This is a false description, because if I say I am the best student, that means there's other students. If I am the only student in the class, that's in I'm lying. So Allah is the best of the creators. If there's other
That's the wrong
creators,
analogy.
okay, let me ask you: was Jesus a creator?
Jesus,
Yes.
Isa,
Yes.
alayhi salam,
Yes.
he is a prophet.
That's not the question. I'm asking you: was Jesus a creator?
He's a prophet.
This is not the question. Was
He cannot be the creator.
Okay, hold on, guys. He cannot
I'm
be the
glad-
creator. Chapter 3, verse number.
Okay, so this is one of the points I want to make. So the fact that the Christians believe everything is forgiven, this is why we have a serious moral decline in the West, because everything is for so with Sharia being implemented.
Sharia, you can
see,
go
Islam.
you can go in the elevator, ask a woman to take off her panty. If you pay her $10 and you say to her, I want to do muta.
No. Islam is a spiritual system. It's an economic system.
You cannot say Islam is a spiritual because Allah is not a spirit. So how Islam can be spiritual if Allah himself is not spirit?
Religious, but in Christianity,
so you see, now
it's give unto God what is God.
Let us talk. Hold on.
So
Which one you talk about? Let us talk about. Let us talk about morality. Let us talk about gays. The Bible speak about the punishment of the gays. Punishment is death.
Yeah. So look in the Western
What is the
country.
punishment of gays in the Quran?
They will be put to death.
That's a lie. Show me the verse.
I don't know. Listen to me.
No, listen to me. I'm asking you. You said in the Quran the punishment is to put to death. I can show you that it's not true.
My friend, even in your Bible it says this.
Yes, in my Bible, but in your Quran there's no punishment except to beat them with sandals. The Quran, chapter 4, verse number 16. Can you read for us?
Chapter 4, verse 16.
Yes. So in the Quran, it's not considered a big sin to be a gay. If somebody is a gay, you beat him with sandal and just let him go.
Well, I know.
You said to me, you used the word spanking. That's explain where you are coming from. So now,
okay.
The Quran.
Well, you're the one who says spanking.
I use it because Muslims, they claim that they are the one who can spank us.
Okay, so I'm just giving your game back.
Yeah. I'm using your Quran and your Prophet Hadith and your Prophet teaching. So if somebody is a gay, what is the penalty for him according to Islam?
Punish them.
What is the punishment according to the Quran?
4:16 says, and if two of your males commit the same act of indecency, then punish them both.
Okay, what is okay, punish them both. What it says, punish them. It says hurt them. If they repent, Allah is merciful, correct?
If they repent.
Yeah. So what it says, read carefully. This is Tafsir al-Jalalain. If you want, I can show you Ibn Kathir. You would die laughing. It says, and when two of you, two men commit that act of homosexuality, or intercourse with each other, okay, insult them both and beating them with sandals. Do you see it?
Yeah, we can do that, or we can put them to death.
No. You said we put them to death. That is in the Hadith, correct?
We can do that.
No. That is in the Hadith, correct? You can put them to
death. Yeah, I heard of it.
Thank you very much, guys. Put them to death in the Hadith. In the Quran it says beat them with sandals. So
I accept Hadith.
So why you don't follow Allah, you follow Muhammad? And then who is your God? If Allah, he said you beat them with sandals, why you follow Muhammad then?
So CP, let me explain to you about the science of Hadith. Hadith, Sahih al-Bukhari and Sahih Muslim,
okay,
those are mostly true Hadith.
All right.
But if something in the Hadith does not agree with the Quran, we have to take the Quran.
Exactly. So you just said the opposite. You say the Quran say beat them with sandals. The Hadith says.
But there
beat
are
them
some
to...
subjective issues which is open to. So
See,
let me tell you.
guys, do you see the hypocrisy? He just said.
I'm gonna tell you.
He just said if something.
You have a qadi.
Hold on,
You have
hold
a judge.
on. You just said
You have a judge.
everybody heard you. If something disagree with the Quran, we take the Quran because the Quran is higher. But this is what you do, Muslims. You take what Muhammad say when you want. The Quran says you do mut'ah, correct? Hadith says don't do mut'ah no more. Let me ask you, why your prophet he allow Muslim women to rent her vagina for 5 minutes or 3 days? You are the one who spoke about. You are the
there was
no ma'arik. People when they are in war they don't have time for sex, otherwise they will die. Here we go. It says any man, any woman, they agree to have sex together, sleep together for 3 days, 3 nights. If they like to increase, they can increase. And you are the one who said you accept Sahih al-Bukhari. And this is Sahih al-Bukhari. Read with me. What war?
Put it on the screen. I don't see it.
It's in the screen. So in the West, the decline of morality in the West is way less than the decline of morality of Muhammad himself. You have no morality.
I go to the mall and I see a boy with pink hair standing next to his buddy with nail polish.
Guys. So,
and I see transgender.
Okay, thank you. So a boy with pink, a boy with colored hair, pink hair. For you, this is the decline of morality. Did your prophet make his hair pink?
Because everything is forgiven in Christianity.
Did your prophet?
You don't have no law of the Jews, no Sharia to put people on the right path.
Did your prophet color his hair blonde? He wanna be a pinky boy like the one you mentioned in the mall. So now you look at the hypocrisy. Okay, what if I show you?
No.
What if I show you? In the front of everybody.
If a man and a woman agree to this is what? The mut'ah?
This is the mut'ah. Read the mut'ah first. We will go then to the color of Muhammad.
Why do you keep jumping?
You
Stick
are the
with
one
by
who
one.
the boy in the mall. Not me. You are the one who mentioned the decline of morality, not me.
But why do you hate Islam?
Listen,
why do you have
okay, so now you see that your prophet, he allowed Muslim men and women, they go in the elevator and he said to her, can I have sex with you for 10 minutes or 3 days?
No, mut'ah, listen, mut'ah is not, I'm not against mut'ah.
You do practice mut'ah?
I don't practice it because I don't have a need to practice it, but I'm not against.
You cut your private part. You don't have need. Okay, so you're against. You support mut'ah. So if your daughter,
I didn't say that.
With my respect to your,
with
my respect
don't
to
be
your
a sexual pervert.
Respect to my family, your
don't
family.
Be a sexual
I'm asking
pervert.
you a question. I'm asking you a question. This is not about. You see, the second it says mut'ah is Islam, not me. I'm not the one who practiced the mut'ah. It is you, and you are the one who said you support mut'ah. So if your daughter, with my respect to her, she come to you and she said, I want to do mut'ah with the boyfriend. Do you accept that?
Listen, certain conditions have to be met.
Do you accept that?
If there's a contract,
so they sign contract.
If he produced the mahr,
there's no mahr in mut'ah.
Old enough.
There's no mahr. There is no mahr in mut'ah. It's a payment. It's a down payment for sex. There's no mahr. Don't lie.
I do not have any objections to mut'ah because, and I'm a Sunni, and it's I'm telling you, because it's in the Quran.
All right.
I go with Quran on this one.
Okay, so what the mut'ah says, if they agree for a payment, and it's a preset time, correct? So the man and the woman agree for how long they will have sex. So the man, he said to her, I want to have sex with you for 5 days.
But I don't believe in just 3 days, this and that. No, it's like, you are together.
All right, hold on. Did you say
you are traveling together?
Did you just say you don't believe in 3 days? Are you saying you don't agree with Muhammad?
My friend, let me explain something.
Don't explain to me. Don't explain to me. I want an answer. You just said
but you don't let people get their point across.
You are talking. You said you don't agree with the 3 days, but your prophet said 3 days. Did your prophet see 3 days or?
That's for battle time.
Where it says the battle time, why you are making things up? Where it says battle time?
But you have to look at the historical context of what was going on.
Doesn't matter. Do you agree with 3 days or not? Do you agree with 3 days or not? You said no. So how many days is for your daughter, with my respect to her? 5 days is good?
You don't set a date. You just have
No,
a
mut'a
kind
is
of a
about
idea.
mut'a is not a mut'a if you don't set a date. Mut'a is about preset date. There's no divorce in mut'a. In mut'a there's no divorce. So when the time is up, everyone go to his place. That's it. So they agree about how many days. Day 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever. And then when the day is up, let us say the women agree until next Friday. Friday come, there's no divorce. And the woman will not inherit the husband. It's just mut'a. Mut'a means pleasure. It's a sexual pleasure. So you are the one who spoke about morality in the West, and look how much you fail with your prophet in morality. Now, you are the one who mentioned to me that you saw a guy with the pink hair in the mall, and you said this is the decline of morality. Did your prophet made his hair pink?
Look how many gays you have.
Okay, let us see if your prophet is a gay. Let us start with the hair. Did your prophet color his hair pink and red?
I never heard of such a thing.
Okay,
Don't make things up.
read carefully with me. This is Sahih. It says that the prophet, he used to stain his hair with henna. Henna will make you red. Why the prophet, he liked to be red-headed? He is
Are
the
you
boy.
talking just about? Are you talking about the Hajj time?
No, I'm talking about your prophet. He colored his hair. Your prophet and all the Muslims follow him. They color their hair with the henna. And all the boys, they do that. And your prophet is one of those boys.
Is this da'if?
What da'if? We show you only, okay, we will show you only what is strong. What do you think?
Give me just sahih.
All right, let me show you the sahih. Give me a second. Here we go.
Da'if, huh?
ضعيف.
I saw it.
Let us see which one we will show you. There's many tons of them. Not only that, your prophet, he used to shave his hair, his body hair by wax.
So what?
So what? Why he is doing that? Why he want to be without hair as a man?
Why is that morally objectionable?
Huh? You are the one who mentioned that there's a guy.
Why is it wrong to shave your hair?
Why you said a boy, he was in the mall, he have a pink hair, and you speak about the decline of morality. But when your prophet, you do so, it's okay. You're a prophet, the companion, the grandsons of Muhammad, everybody was coloring his hair by henna. Why he want to color his hair by henna, want to be a red boy? Now, you are the one who mentioned about gays and lesbians. Let me ask you, did you see in the mall somebody kissing a man down his belly, like hugging him, and they are naked, like wearing no t-shirt? What do you think about that scene? Is that a homosexual thing?
Well, I never seen that at the mall. No, I wouldn't want to see that. Two guys doing this.
You don't want to see that. Thank you. Guys, he don't want to see that. Well, why your prophet, he did it then? Here we go. This is your prophet.
No. The prophet.
Okay,
the Arab,
okay, here we go.
The Arabs, they used to go, they kiss each other on the cheek. They say,
no. So, okay, so now, guys, the Arab, they kiss each other, but they kiss each other down their belly, and they take off their t-shirt to touch each other.
This is just horseplay, Asiti. Horseplay.
My friend, it's a horseplay. It's written in your book. Read it. And you are the one who mentioned
and you have two cousins. They play around.
First of all, this is not the cousin of Muhammad. Secondly, I never saw two cousins.
Yeah, I'm just saying, two friends. They joking around. The Arab, they kiss each other.
We Arab, we don't do that. I agree that Arab men, they kiss Arab men in the cheek, but it doesn't mean they are gay. This is a tradition. I agree with you. But did the guy kiss him in the cheek? No. He did grab Muhammad and ask Muhammad to lift up his t-shirt.
So we need to investigate the chain of narration.
And then he kissed down his belly. He's kissing him where? He's not kissing him in the shoulder, not in the forehead, not in the cheek.
Okay, my friend.
He is kissing him down his belly. And look, you said we need to check the chain of narration. No problem. Here we go. It says Sahih in chain. Al-Albani.
Usayd ibn Hudayr.
Do you see? It says Sahih in chain. So the guy, he said to the Prophet, he said, the Prophet was tickling him, and then the guy, he said to him, this is not fair. I have no t-shirt, but you have a t-shirt. So the Prophet, he left up his shirt. He said to him, you are wearing a shirt, but I am not. The Prophet, he raised his shirt, and then the man embraced him, and he began to kiss his side. Then he said, this is what I want. This is what I want.
Sahih in chain. Chain.
Yeah, you are the one who said we have to check the chain a second ago. You forgot?
But you have to have a hard Sahih.
Okay, let me ask you. You see, I'm willing to change everything just for your sake. And we will forget about all the stupid things you just said and you accuse me with. It turned to be it's you who practice it. Now, can you prove to me Islam to be from God? I'm not going to ask you a question. Choose a topic which can confirm Islam to be from God. Go ahead.
Okay, so one of those topics is, you know, that Muhammad couldn't read, isn't it?
He cannot?
So you have, I don't have the number of times, but so you have the word Musa.
Okay.
And the word Fir'aun. They are mentioned the same number of times. You have the word dunya and the word akhirah the same number of times. So you see the pattern. In the Quran, you have a word and it's exact opposite or exact contrast. And it's mentioned the same number of times. How can that be?
Well, first of all, those numbers turn to be false. You can watch my videos about them. It's false. All of them, they are false. Secondly, let us say for the sake of argument, I made a book right now and I say the word stupid 1,000 times and the word smart 1,000 times. That will make me God? Hello?
Hello?
Yes.
Hello?
I hear you.
Hello?
I hear you.
Okay. You said you have a book 1,000.
If I make a book, it says 1,000 times the word is stupid, and it says 1,000 times the word is smart. Does that make me God?
In the modern sense, no, because we have computerized systems.
If I make a book, hold on. If I make a book right now says that the women have a sperm coming from her lips, you can, you're continuing. We just showed you that the Quran says women have a sperm coming from her ribs. Does that make you the Quran, the author of the Quran, genius?
Why don't you do? Okay, on these issues. Okay, like I told you. Isn't it the Quran saying that it's allegorical? So there's stuff we
No, it is not. It's not, because if it is allegorical, then
and you believe Isa will. You believe in Isa.
No. Don't play games now.
You believe in Isa
this is
will
not
come back
because
to make things clear for the whole world.
Ibn Kathir explained it to you, so it's not allegorical. It is not. Ibn Kathir explained it to you, and you are the one who chose Ibn Kathir as your guideline. So it is not. If it is not, it's what you said. He will say, "I don't know what it means. Allah knows best." He did not say that. He says it's meant this. So it is not what you claimed. Stop playing games. So the Quran, full of mistakes, scientific mistakes, historical mistakes, dummy mistakes, Arabic mistakes. Like as an example, if I asked you now a question about Arabic, do you know how to write Arabic, or you say to me, "I do not know how to write Arabic"?
I know how to write Arabic.
Okay. So if I ask you how to write words in Arabic, can you write it for me?
I can't. Okay, so I'll just tell you that, like, my level of Arabic writing is maybe 3rd grade.
Oh, okay, so we will not ask you this question.
But I know. I have a
Okay,
basement.
no,
I know.
I will skip it because that is not fair to examine somebody who doesn't
Understand?
have. Okay, no, okay, let's go to different thing. So the numbers you gave me is false and it's
No,
not true.
I can write Arabic. I can write Arabic.
So you want me to ask you questions about the Quran, Arabic?
You can. If I can answer them, I can answer them.
Oh, okay. If you can answer them, you can answer them. If you cannot answer them, you cannot answer them. That's a good thing. Yeah. Do you have anything to do with the... okay, how we write the word musaitir? Musaitir. With sin or sad?
Musaitir?
Yeah. With sin or sad?
Sad.
With sad. Are you sure?
Here, I'm gonna write it.
Do you have to search Google?
I type it to you in the chat.
Sin. This is sin. Okay. Aha. So guys, this is the correct way to write the word in Arabic. Musaitir. You missed the T here. It says ta. Fix it. Ta. It's not T. Ta. So musaitir with sin. You see the letter sin? This is letter sin. Thank you very much. So how does stupid Quran say musaitir with sad?
Yes. So one time you said bisim and biism.
Hold
The
on.
simple answer to this, CP, is we have different spellings.
We have
English
different...
language.
No, my friend, this is wrong in Arabic. Nobody used such a language. Nobody. So what kind of God he switched the sin to sad?
The word affect.
Okay, did I ask you how
The
to...
word affect.
my friend, did I ask you how to write it correctly and you are the one who gave me the correct one? It's you who gave me the correct one. Why you do not give me the other one?
Oh my! The line is cutting. The line is cutting.
Okay, let us go. Forget about this. So the Quran until now failed to prove to us anything right. Anything. The language is wrong, grammar is wrong, writing is wrong, everything is wrong. But let me ask you a very simple question. And I want
I'm not saying that. I'm saying to you.
And Jihad, I want you to be honest with me. Which one Allah created first? The earth or the stars?
Okay, my friend. Waliyak deen, wali deen.
Oh, okay. So you have your religion, I have mine. This is stupid to say. Here we go. He hang up. He was excited. He saw a video of Fifi. You lie in the video. When he called me, he says, "Did you butter your butt?" And now he hang up, defeated, with no mercy. In every single thing you said,